Hello, everyone. What's up? In today's video, we're going to take a little bit of a detour from the macros. Yeah. And I wanted to share something that essentially, everyone can use as a point of reference. When we're talking about setups, when we're talking about different concepts based on time and all that good stuff on my YouTube channel, basically on this channel. Yeah. So this way, you'll know what I'm speaking of when I say, okay, liquidity gone, price has to move, stuff like that. So you'll understand the logic of when I say, okay, you're going to buy here, you're going to sell there. In the hindsight exam, because we're saying it, but yeah, in the hindsight examples that's given. Okay, so this is something that I've also spoken about in my mentorship a long time ago. I'd say 1 year ago, almost 2 years ago, I'm not sure, maybe 1.5 years ago. Okay, so here's what it is. All right, so we understand based on ICT's month one core content, price basically starts with the consolidation. So it's consolidation, expansion, reversal, retracement, right? Some and some variation of that as well. So first of all, we need to define what a consolidation is. Okay, so for me, the way we define consolidations in the mentorship is prices within a high and a low, right? And it produces more than four or more than three or four swing points. Okay, so when it produces more than three or four swing points, or when it builds up liquidity inside of a defined range, that is a consolidation. So this right here, price is working within this high and this low, and it's creating points of liquidity inside of it. Okay, it's creating points of liquidity inside of it. Now, the what you're looking for is this. You're looking for price to run the extreme or run the consolidation high, and then you're looking for price to sell. Okay, that would be your selling scenario. Alternatively, you'll be looking for price to take out the low and then proceed to take out the consolidation high. Yeah, so different consolidations will lead to different magnitudes of the move. Higher the time frame, the better. And things will usually, there'll be like a domino effect whereby something on the 1 minute chart can lead to a 5 minute move, and then the 5 minute move can lead to a 1 hour move, and the 1 hour move can lead to a daily chart move, so on and so forth. So that's time frame dependent, that's liquidity dependent. That is all based on where price is and what time it is, based on the time of day and also the day of the week. Okay, so this is an extremely important concept that one would use. Okay, you can also prevent yourself from getting trapped. Yeah, so you're gonna sometimes find yourself seeing price trading inside the range, and then you're thinking to yourself, okay, everything over here shows me bearishness, I'm gonna sell, right? And you're gonna go for some low as far away from the range, and then you see price takes out the low and just boom, reverses. Okay, so it's always better for price to clear the consolidation, wait for price to get out of the consolidation, and then look for your reversals to go up or your reversals to go down. Okay, now there are ways in which you can catch the continuation as well. Okay, that's too technical, and I prefer holding that back for mentorship only. Although I've already given it to the mentorship, I just don't think it's fair on them to give that out as well. All right, so reversal, from a reversal standpoint, this is it. This is the framework. All right, so now if you have a look at price, if you take a look at price, yeah, before you take a look at price, can you understand this move? Look, gap, price uses the gap, and then price trades above it, and the gap will be used as natural what support, yeah, to go higher. All right, so apart from that, if I just show you this, now let's just look at some random ass examples, okay? Okay, so if you look at this low, let me see if I can use a pencil, a pen mark, okay? If you look at this low, if you look at this high, right? When this low was formed, when this high was formed, afterward, you can see there's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles inside of it. So this is price staying inside of a range. Yeah, price is staying inside of a defined range. And as a result of staying inside of a defined range, price has now built up liquidity. Yeah, it has built up liquidity back to the upside. Okay, giving cause for when price takes out that low, the consolidation low, for price to go up and target this high. Now, yes, we can have larger targets. That's, like I said, time frame dependent, higher time frame liquidity dependent, POI dependent, time of day dependent, and also day of week dependent. Okay. All right. Now, let's look at more examples. So if we are looking at, let's say here, all right, so here we go. We have what? Look here. If you look at this price action, this is all the Asian range, right? So if I just mark out the daily open from one day to the next, yeah, this is a low, the Asian low. This is a high, the London high. Yeah, London high, Asian low. London high, Asian low. If we draw two lines marking the Asian low and the London high, we have a defined range. Okay, and within this defined range, you can see the level of liquidity built within it, right? So you can see it over here, 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 here. There we go, there we go, there we go. And I guess this one as well. Okay, price is building liquidity inside of the Asian low and the London high. That's your defined range. That's your large scale consolidation. So if anything, if you're looking for, in this case, an up move, you're looking for the Asian low to go, and then for price to do your, your typical entry model stuff and go up, targeting the London high. Okay, targeting the London high. All right. So you can also look at it like this. Look at this here. This is the Friday low. This is the Friday's London high. Okay. And you can see now from a fractal standpoint, if you look at this high and this low, can you see how from this low to this high, from that point onwards, we formed multiple candles prior to going higher? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that fourth candle, that's a sweet spot. If price creates 4 candles inside of a defined trading range, that trading range is now a consolidation. Okay, that trading range is now a consolidation. So this up move over here, that is manipulation relative to this range. And all you're looking for is you're looking for sells. Okay, now based on this concept or based on this framework alone, you would target this low. Okay, but based on liquidity, based on all that good stuff, you'll be looking for price to come down there. All right. Okay. All right. Now, look at today's price action. Okay. So today's price action, what can we see? Here's what we can see. We have this low right here. And we have the Asian high right there. We also have this high right here. Can you see between this low and this high, that defined range, we have multiple candles right here. So there, here, 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 here. And price then takes out the consolidation high. Okay. Having taken out the consolidation high, you are looking for sells, at least up until here. That's a setup in and of itself. Okay. And then based on time of day, based on profiles, based on every single thing that we know, this was the buy for the day. All right. But how do I use this idea how do I use this idea of a consolidation to understand that, okay, you know what, I can indeed take this buy to go up, to go higher, to see higher prices. Okay, how can I use this idea of a consolidation to do this? All right, if you're looking at the 15-minute chart, it's like the sweet spot. Can you see this swing low here? All right, from here to this high, or from here to the Asian high, right? From there to the Asian high, that is your defined range. So this there, that's your defined range. Okay, that is your defined range. So now you are looking for price to sell off and take out this low, and this low is gonna be the catalyst to send price higher. Why? Because this entire range from that high to this low, it's all a consolidation. There's always that's not always, it's a buildup of liquidity. So having taken out the consolidation low, it's basically it's you're basically telling yourself, okay, good. Let price spool higher. Okay. Yeah, the consolidation, price takes out the consolidation low, and then you are targeting the consolidation high. All right. Now you might have questions and you might say, Sean, now, don't you think it's cherry picking? Because what about this low? What about the Friday low? Friday New York low. Okay, then what about this one? Any of these could have been the consolidation lows. Yeah, any of them could have been. Okay, you have a valid point. You have a valid point. But, okay, listen carefully. But these consolidations are time-based. Okay, these consolidations are time-based. And of course, they need to happen between a swing high and a swing low, right? Look at this here. That 415 low. That's part of the PM trend, right? So this high, the PM trend high, or this 530 high with this 415 low, that's a defined range. That's a time-based range between that specific window of time. That consolidation and that rate of the consolidation high was the catalyst to send price lower. Yeah, that exists in its own little universe, in its own little bubble. Okay, now if you look at the lunch hour low, there is no swing low, it's just one candle's low. So I need to immediately defer back to the most proximal swing low, which is basically the next one over here. So this is that swing low. So this is your lunch hour low, push back one candle, and this is the Asian high, right? So in this regard, if we are looking for a reversal, we're looking for a reversal after this swing low is gone, because this is now the consolidation low for this large scale consolidation. Okay, for this large scale consolidation. All right, therefore allowing price to go higher. Okay, what about the 1 minute chart? So if you see this on the 1 minute chart, you're gonna go you're gonna go crazy. All right, so now if you just take a look at London price action from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Okay, so from here all the way here. Okay, you should be able to find at least one or two different setups. Okay, you should be able to find at least one or two different setups every single day. All right, so now if I'm looking at this, right, I need to always see whether price has already finished up a consolidation. Right? I can't just look at current price action and be like, oh, look, it's a consolidation. I'm going to look at it. You know, when a price takes out the low, I'm going to buy. When it takes out the high, I'm going to sell. No, you need to look at what happened. Because if a consolidation high has already been taken out, then what's next? Price is going to take out the consolidation low. Yeah, there's no point trying to buy it because you're going to get smashed. Yeah. Now, if you look at this here, let's take into consideration 2 o'clock as well. Okay. So right here, if I were to highlight a high and a low, I have the high to this low, right? That's my consolidation. The high to this low and price creates a lot of candles inside. It's a buildup of liquidity. So this is going to be my natural target. This consolidation low is going to be my natural target. Price goes up, creates an order block, starts dropping down. That's my sell. The sell is going to target this low. Okay. Likewise, I can do the same thing here. I have this low here. Okay. I have this low right here with a high. We form that range, create more than 4 candles, price runs up above it, gives me a sell, target this low. So you see, I can use this larger framework that we just looked at, and I can use this smaller framework to, get a precision pinpoint entry to increase my risk to reward. So something like this, for instance, right? To get a larger risk reward, basically, like I said. All right. Okay. Let's look at NY session, which is right now. Okay. So if you are looking at the New York session, you look at it from 7:30 all the way until 12. Right? So right here, if I'm observing price, yeah, if I'm observing price, what can I see? Yeah, what can I see? I can see this. I have nothing that I can use. Actually, I can use this high to this low. Then I must, of course, see where price is coming from already. And can you see it? Can you see it? Low to high. Multiple candles, low taken out, buy program begins. Right? So this is irrelevant because one is already underway. All right. Okay. Here, I have a high, I have a low. Right? I have a high, I have a low. High taken out, price sells off a bit, and then it fails the entire thing. So a new consolidation forms. Okay, a new consolidation forms. And as a result of this new consolidation forming, I need to see from here, after this top point, we form a swing low, right? Going all the way up there. We form a range and we form multiple candles inside this range. So I'm waiting for this range low to get taken out. And once it does get taken out, you can see how it shifts into a buy program. All right. Now you might say, Sean, how the hell do you select these ranges? Now it will come with it will come to you with practice. Okay. You need to understand what is required for price to form a range. Right. So it's a consolidation, expansion, reversal, retracement. So that expansion phase is the manipulation phase. So once you find that manipulation, then you know that, okay, you know what? I'm not going to anchor my consolidation here. I'm going to anchor my consolidation somewhere else. You're going to always anchor your consolidation points, your consolidation high and lows at points of consolidation. Okay. Not at points of manipulation. All right, guys. So with that said, it's as simple as looking at this diagram, high, low. Okay. And then you have about 4 liquidity points, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you are then looking for price to either do that, or you're looking for price to do that. I guess with that said, I hope you have a good one and stay tuned for the next macro video. All right, good luck and good trading. If you have any issues, shoot me a message on Instagram or on Telegram. Link will be posted in the description below. All right, bye-bye.